Well, before, talking about how proud I am of this team and this group, just, thank you to all the fans that braved the rain today and came from Clemson to cheer us on. This is a terrific event. The City of Durham, the Durham Bulls, outstanding host, outstanding venue, just first class all the way around. But special shout out to the Clemson faithful that made it loud and made it awesome. And that's a big deal, and we're going to need you guys this weekend too. So thank you. But Team 126, this team will be talked about to so many future generations of Clemson Tigers. Anytime you hit a rough patch, anytime you have a rough start, anytime you have some adversity, we're going to talk about, remember what Team 126 did. First 30 games of the year, first 31 games of the year were 17-14. The first 10 conference games were 2-8. And these guys had a decision to make, and it could have been very easy with transitions are never easy, but it could have been very easy for them to, maybe lose the buy-in or decide that, they want to change something up or do something different. And to this team, to their credit, the players' credit, they did not deviate, they did not buckle, they did not get rattled, not for 1 second. They stuck with it, they stayed positive, they stayed connected to each other, they kept working extremely hard. They knew that we were better than what we were showing. It's one thing to say it, it's another thing to do it, and these guys started doing it, but they did it. There was no secret sauce, magic pill. It was just dirty hard work, and they just kept their head down, and just each day, each week, each game, they just kept fighting. And I will always be forever grateful to them for that, and proud of what this group has accomplished and is still doing. But it's all the credit goes to these guys for how they have turned the season around and got us to the point where we are now. And so just very appreciative of them and what they mean to the future of this program.
Let's take questions again. Let us get you the mic. Give us your name and affiliation for our friends up here. Go ahead. Second row, middle.
This is David Hood with TigerNet. Riley, you were a freshman when Michigan made that run in 2019. You've been a part of a couple of NCAA tournament teams, but was this the biggest hit of your career? And what's it like to get homer number 3, but first as a Tiger?
Yeah, I don't know the exact answer to that, but it was cool that it came in a special moment that helped us win the ball game. But I don't know.
We're gonna come right down here in the front, middle.
Brett Friedlander, SaturdayRoad.com. To the players, they always say that hitting is contagious, but you guys have taken it to a new level with big innings. Today, 8 runs. What is it about you guys that once it gets rolling, it just kind of seems to catch on for everybody?
Go ahead, Caden, start us off.
I guess hitting is contagious, but we just got a bunch of good guys, a bunch of dogs, 1 through 9. So it's a pleasure to play with all of them. And there's no quitting anybody, not in the bunker, not in the lineup. So, they really make it easy, and they're really behind you throughout the whole game. So it's super special what we have, but we look forward to continuing what we're doing, and it's exciting.
Riley?
Yeah, that's the contagious offense that we've shown past few games, and towards the end of the season, it's been awesome. It helps us, the pitching staff, when they get zeros, and it's no panic on our side either. We know we just need to get that lead off on base, and that happened today in the 8th when Cooper Engel had a tough at bat, followed by Will Taylor's, and then Billy A's, and then just kind of kept on going on, and so it was good.
Right down here in the front.
Okay, I'm Jason Prieststraw, ClemsonTigers.com. His home run, judging by y'all's reaction, it like y'all have been kind of waiting on that one for a while. Were y'all thinking it might not come this year?
No, like I told everybody that's asked, I was completely fine with how he was hitting before. I think he was swinging the bat well. But I don't know. Schnabel told me to tag, but for some reason my hand went up in the air. I felt like it was gone. And it was a really special moment, and he smacked that one good. So I know it was in a big situation, so it was really, really good for us.
Next question from our television partners.
Riley, Beth Hool from Fox Carolina, almost indicated. Fox Carolina Carolina, in Greenville. The decision to come here, obviously you don't make a move like that without the hopes, the expectations, the plans to do something big. How has this experience, this opportunity, this moment lived up to your expectations, and how happy are you to be here and be a part of this team and what you guys are doing?
I mean, I'm extremely excited. Overall, I mean, the decision was a no-brainer. Following this coaching staff really wherever they want me to go. And when they came here, it was an awesome opportunity when they offered me to come. And I was thrilled with that idea. And whenever I got here and I saw players like Caden Grice and Cooper Engel and Cam Canarello in the fall, I knew that this team had some pretty cool potential, and it's fun to see it all play out.
Down here in the front.
Hey Riley, Trevor Gross, Tigers.com. We heard Coach Bakich talk so many times those early season losses about the calcium in the mind and things like that. And he just talked about how the players just bought into that 100%. But how much of a part of that were you, as one of his former players from Michigan, just to help the players with that buy-in?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much me personally was a big part. I'd say it was really the commitment of the players. Because whenever you have that adversity at the beginning of the season, you need your star players like Caden and Cooper and Cam. You really need them to buy in and lock down, and they did that. And it kind of allows the other guys to kind of build off that. And it was cool for them to see them do that, but really just to put the trust in this coaching staff and to believe what they were saying and doing was for a good reason. And it's always rewarding to see it pay off. But
Will Vandervoort, all Clemson Tigers. Eric, just wanted to ask you what it meant for you to have Riley here on this team and what he's done to help you guys get to where you are right now.
Riley's a winner. He's got the it factor, whether you're baseball or business. He's a winner. He's a winning person, and he's going. Hopefully he gets to keep playing baseball as long as he wants to. But he's going to make a fantastic coach. I'm going to try to hire him at some point. But if he does not pursue coaching, he would be on the short list for any business corporation company that is competitive and wants to achieve great things, because he's one of those guys that he's got that it factor, and a tremendous leader to come in as a new player and be named captain after the first semester. It speaks a lot to the intangible strengths that he's got. He's got all of them.
Go back here.
Pete Anderson from WSBA TV. First for Riley, then I'd like to follow up with one for Eric. That moment in the seventh inning, were you thinking about the leadership qualities? I think Coach told me your dad's written leadership books and his speeches. I mean, were you thinking in that moment, we're down, I've got to come through? Is that what was going through your mind?
no, I mean, not exactly. I'd say the main thing was after Billy's big hit, brought us to one run, and then we had less than 2 outs with second and third. So I was trying to just get a pitch to put something outfield, sack fly, get the runner in, and luckily enough, it went a little bit further than I was expecting.
Coach, you mentioned before the guys, they bought in, they held the line when it got off to a bumpy start. And around April 1st, you said the corner was going to turn. What convinced you, having what you'd seen over the first 6 weeks, that was going to happen at that time?
We were so close. I think Caden made a comment a couple of weeks ago that, we were right there. We were in every game. They were close losses. We had some guys out at the time, but we were still playing everybody, and just not being able to hold some leads or, play Wake Forest 2 one-run games. Like, we knew we were right there. We were just not quite over the hump, but it's not like we were getting blown out so I think there was a belief system that we're close, and we just need to stick with it. We need to stay positive. We need to keep working relentlessly, and this thing is going to turn. And sure enough, it did.
Take our next question right here.
DJ Cadden, Clemson Insider. Caden and Riley, this team has talked about toughness a lot this year, and Cooper Engel went out there hurt, hustling out doubles. How much does that fire y'all up?
I mean, Coop's my roommate back home. He's one of my best friends, so I get to talk to him a lot. I knew he was in a lot of pain, but he did everything he could to prepare for this game and to have feeling how he wanted to. Obviously, showing how he was running and walking, it wasn't exactly ideal for him, but he went out there and competed hard like he does. He's one of the leaders on this team based on how he plays. He never takes a pitch off, so I mean it really does fire up everybody else. And just seeing how he can handle the bat and get big time hits for us, it was really big for us today. And you know, he's been showing up all year, so it's been pretty awesome to watch.
We're gonna stay at it with a couple more here.
This is Michael Ferraro with Berg Sports Network. Questions for the student athletes. Kind of a two-part question for you guys. Can you guys talk about the emotions and what was going through your mind in the last rally that you guys had? And when you guys got that final out celebrating with your teammates, could you just kind of tell us what was going through your mind and what emotions you were feeling?
I mean, obviously we were excited to get that lead, but we did our film. We studied Miami. We knew that they were a really powerful offense and they could strike at any time. So to see the guys not giving any at bats away after taking the lead and trying to expand on the lead was huge for us, and it just gives anybody coming out of the bullpen a little bit more confidence to pound the zone and let the defense work. So.
And I mean, after the final out was made, when the dog pile happened, the only thing I was thinking about, I saw Ryan Ammons get folded like a chair. I thought he broke his back, so I was screaming, trying to make sure he was okay. But, I think everything went out the window when I saw that, but it was exciting for everybody.
I did the same thing. Let's go right here.
David Hope with TigerNet.com. Coach, I'm sure when Graham, offered you the job and you took it, you envisioned something like this. Could you have envisioned it so quickly? And then what was going through your mind when you saw the players dogpile in and you're like, wow, first year ACC title?
Yeah, after seeing the caliber of player in the fall, I think we, as a staff, all recognized that this had the potential to be a special group, and just wanted to, we knew we needed some adversity to hit to help our growth, because all championship teams, it's usually, I guess sometimes it's a wire to wire, just, everything's great from start to finish, but we knew we had the physical talent, but we knew we were gonna, have to be able to take a punch at some point, and we took a lot of them early, but certainly proud of how they responded all throughout the middle of the year to get to this point. But yeah, I think we recognized that there was the potential here, and that's kind of how we measure success: is did you reach your potential as a player? Did you reach your potential as a team? Did it reach its potential? So it certainly feels like things are firing on all cylinders right now, but it was a struggle to get there, for sure. And what was the second part, Dave?
Just what was going through your mind when you saw that last out?
Oh, that's Christmas morning. That's as a parent. I coach with a dad lens on. I can't help it. So I see it as like my own kids, and that's what you chase as a coach. You chase those celebratory moments. You see those smiles, those grins ear to ear, and that's like, I've got kids that are 13, 10, and 8 that still get fired up to tear open their presents on Christmas morning, and that's just kind of the look that you want to see, the look on their faces, and that's what this is all about for me.
We'll take 3 more, and I know who you are. Right here.
Molly Taylor, College Baseball Central. This one's for you, Kate, and I know you touched on it a little bit, and obviously there's bigger goals to come, but can you express exactly what winning this ACC championship means to you?
I think it means everything. It means everything to us. It means everything to Clemson. Clemson's a championship school, and that trophy is where it belongs now, but we worked really hard for it from day one in the fall to now. And it's awesome, but I think we're gonna enjoy it while we can, but we're gonna flip the switch like that, get focused on next week, and get to work.
Back here.
Beth Poole from Fox Carolina. Eric, you talked about coaching from a dad lens, and it's about wins and losses, but it's about people as well. this group, these kids that were here when you got here, can you just speak to what this means to be able to come in here? There's a lot of kids that would see a new head coach, and that sometimes means turmoil. It means a tough road ahead, and you guys were able to persevere. Just what they mean to you.
Yeah, transitions are never easy, and you know, coaches sometimes take the wrong stance of, you know, getting their own guys in there, and players take the wrong stance of saying they didn't sign up for this, and neither the coaches nor the players did that with this group. And it was more of an embracing of, this is our team, and we're going to make everybody, you know, help everybody get better and make the team better and contribute to this program's history in the best way that we possibly can. And everybody bought into just, let's add as much value to an already storied program. Let's be contributors in this athletic department, which is such a powerhouse. And let's make page 126 in the Clemson baseball history book one that's going to be bookmarked. And that was what we talked about in meeting number 1. And, you know, whatever happens from here on out, it will be, regardless of what happens from here on out.
Last question.
DJ Cadden, Clemson Insider. Coach, that's 4, you hit on a little bit, but that's 4 ACC championships in this department this year. Can you just talk about how special it is to be a part of that department and the Clemson community?
Yeah, it's you know, it's the best of the best, and Graham Neff and his team have assembled some unbelievable coaches, and you know, it all starts with Dabo and his staff, and just the bar that they set. National championships is you know, I was here 21 years ago, and I just I'm coming back just and blown away and amazed to see how much the school, the buildings, the town, the athletic facilities, everything has exploded because of the football success. And it kind of all is connected to the entire athletic department. It raises that bar, and everybody wants to hoist the big trophy at the end of the season. And you know, to be able to do that twice, like the football team has done, I think just, you know, is something that we all strive to do as coaches, and you know, be a part of an athletic powerhouse as a college coach. That's just what you want. You want to be part of excellence.